Thank you for choosing Wisdom of the Dharma. If you found this video insightful, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, so you never miss a new update. Your support helps us keep sharing powerful, life-changing wisdom with the world. And don't forget to drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's grow and learn together. Never keep this in your bathroom. It could ruin your home's fortune. Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you work, your money disappears faster than you earn it? Like your home is clean, your efforts are sincere, yet something just keeps pulling you back into stress, fatigue, or even arguments with loved ones? What if I told you the source of that struggle might be hiding in the room you visit every single day, but never think twice about? Yes, I'm talking about your bathroom. I know. It sounds strange. You're probably thinking, come on, it's just a bathroom. How could that possibly affect my fortune, my peace, or my family's well-being? But stay with me, because what you're about to hear might completely shift the way you see the most overlooked space in your entire home. In both ancient Feng Shui traditions and deeper Buddhist philosophy, the bathroom is more than just a functional space. It's a powerful energy zone, a space where two invisible forces meet, the cleansing of the body and the release of old energy. But here's the twist. If this space is not treated with care, with intention, it can quietly become a magnet for stagnation, misfortune, even illness. In fact, I've met entrepreneurs, wellness coaches, and even a spiritual healer, all incredibly disciplined, goal-oriented, mindful people, who were unknowingly sabotaging their own flow of wealth and harmony, just by making a few silent mistakes in the bathroom. One woman, a rising wellness influencer with over 100,000 followers, was earning more than she ever had. Yet, she kept feeling drained, anxious, and off balance in her own home. The breakthrough came not in therapy or a business strategy, but in one simple shift. She changed what she kept in her bathroom. And within a month, her energy and income rebounded. Coincidence? Maybe. But thousands of years of wisdom say otherwise. In this video, we'll explore what Buddhist thought, Feng Shui principles, and even modern psychological science all agree on. That your environment silently shapes your life. And the bathroom holds more energetic power than you think. We'll dive into 7 critical mistakes people make in the bathroom that can drain fortune, health, and motivation. The Buddhist psychology behind clutter and hidden energy traps. Real stories, from famous entrepreneurs to spiritual seekers, who unknowingly blocked their own success through one overlooked space. And finally, ancient remedies that are so simple, yet so powerful, they can shift the entire energy of your life, starting today. So take a deep breath. Walk with me into this journey. Because sometimes, the door to abundance isn't outside. It's hidden behind the one you always close without a second thought. Let's begin. Part 1, Hidden Energies, Why the Bathroom is a Spiritual Battleground. To the eye, a bathroom is ordinary: toilet, sink, shower. But energetically, it is one of the most sensitive and volatile spaces in your home. In Buddhist teachings, we're reminded, what is discarded must be released mindfully, or it will return in another form. Your bathroom is where your body and mind shed what they no longer need. But what happens when that released energy is left lingering, unacknowledged, unmanaged? It doesn't just vanish. It settles. It spreads. Yin, yang, and the bathroom's imbalance. Feng Shui teaches that the bathroom is ruled by yin energy, still, heavy, and inward moving. While yin is necessary for letting go, too much of it creates energetic imbalance. When there isn't enough yang, light, warmth, clarity, the bathroom becomes a silent energy drain. You may feel unmotivated, mentally foggy, or emotionally heavy. Because in a yin-heavy space, positive qi doesn't circulate, it gets absorbed and dulled. It's like trying to meditate in a damp, dark cave. Your body might sit still, but your spirit won't flourish. The bathroom is a mirror of the subconscious. In Buddhist metaphor, each room in the home reflects a part of your inner being. The kitchen reflects abundance. The bedroom speaks of self-worth. And the bathroom? The bathroom represents your subconscious, the realm of hidden emotions, stored beliefs, and karmic residue. It's the space where unprocessed energy is meant to be released, but often ends up being recycled when neglected. Modern psychology calls this embodied cognition. Your environment shapes your inner state. And no room influences that more subtly than the bathroom, where you're most vulnerable and alone. Where water flows, energy follows. Water is the element of the bathroom, and in Feng Shui, water symbolizes wealth, emotion, and movement. But in bathrooms, water mostly leaves, through flushing, draining, leaking. These aren't just plumbing issues. They symbolize energetic loss. A client of mine, a successful startup CEO, had a pristine home, except for one detail, a leaking bathroom faucet. Just a few drops, he said. But in energetic terms, it reflected a deeper pattern: financial outflow, team disharmony, missed opportunities. I asked him to fix it immediately. Weeks later, stalled deals restarted. Team morale improved. Coincidence? Perhaps. But in Buddhism, this reflects samskara, unconscious habits that loop until we act with awareness. A sacred space of release. The good news: the bathroom doesn't have to drain you. It can heal you. A flush becomes a mindful act of letting go. A closed toilet lid becomes energetic protection. A clean mirror reflects clarity. A candle invites warmth into stillness. It's not about superstition, it's about intention. The smallest daily actions, repeated with awareness, shape your energy, your fortune, and your karma. Now that you understand the bathroom's hidden influence, it's time to explore the 7 most common mistakes people make, and how to fix them. Let's begin with one you probably made today without noticing: leaving things open. Number 1. Leaving things open. How tiny gaps drain massive fortune. When was the last time you truly noticed your bathroom? Not just used it, but paid attention. Was the toilet lid left up? The door ajar? A cabinet drawer slightly open? In Feng Shui and Buddhist awareness, what's left open becomes an invitation for energy to leak, for focus to scatter, for fortune to quietly slip away. Bathrooms already carry an energy, heavy, still, inward-facing. When left unsealed, this energy spills out into the rest of the home, dulling motivation, clouding clarity, and draining chi. What seems like a small oversight becomes an ongoing leak in your energetic foundation. And this isn't just spiritual symbolism. Science confirms that leaving the toilet lid open during flushing sends bacteria-laden particles into the air, contaminating toothbrushes, towels, and the air you breathe. But even more powerfully, every open door, lid, or drawer becomes a symbolic message that something in your life is left unfinished, uncontained, and unprotected. A story from the field. Lisa, a corporate executive I once coached, was spiritual and organized. She meditated, journaled, and followed all the right routines. Yet, she felt chronically drained, especially while working from home. When I visited her apartment, the issue was subtle but clear. Her bathroom door, directly across from her desk, was always wide open. The toilet lid too. To her, it was nothing. To her energy field, it was everything. We made 3 changes. Closed the lid after each use. Kept the bathroom door shut while working. Placed a bowl of sea salt near the toilet. 3 weeks later, she messaged me, 2 big contracts had landed, and she finally felt grounded again in her own space. It wasn't magic. It was energy hygiene. Open drawers. Open loops. Even something as minor as a drawer left slightly open signals unfinished business to your subconscious. In Buddhist psychology, this reflects dukkha, the subtle suffering that comes from unresolved cycles. Walk past 10 open objects each day and your mind will unconsciously register 10 unfinished thoughts. Over time, this builds into quiet stress and fatigue, not from doing too much, but from holding too much open. The Dharma of closure. The Buddha taught mindfulness in every action, not just on the cushion, but in the details of daily life. Closing the toilet lid after use. Sealing drawers with intention. Gently shutting the bathroom door. Putting away your brush, razor, or towel with care. These aren't chores. They're rituals of energetic protection. Each act sends a message. I protect my energy. I close what no longer needs to be open. I am ready to receive. Small steps, big shift. Here's how to begin. Close the toilet lid, always. Keep the bathroom door shut, especially if it faces a bedroom, kitchen, or workspace. Close all cabinets and drawers after use. Declutter anything you don't need. Place sea salt or activated charcoal to absorb yin energy. Observe yourself for 1 week. Are you leaving things open without noticing? Because in the Dharma, even the smallest act, done with awareness, becomes a path to transformation. Number 2, mold, dampness, and dirty corners. How decay in one room reflects decline in your life. Most people don't mean to let their bathroom grow moldy. No one chooses to live with damp towels, dark stains, or a lingering musty smell. But decay happens slowly, and that's what makes it spiritually dangerous. Because in Buddhist terms, mold doesn't just grow on tile. It grows in awareness. The rise of spiritual stagnation. In both Feng Shui and Dharma teachings, decay is never just about physical dirt. It's a signal. Something has stopped flowing, your energy, emotions, or even karmic movement. When your bathroom becomes humid, dark, or neglected, it's often a mirror of something inside. You feel heavy walking in. You can't seem to shake mental fog. Your career or finances feel like they're stuck. You might be organized in every other part of your life, but the bathroom becomes a blind spot. And where attention disappears, decay takes root. Mold is a reflection of the mind. The Dhammapada says, the untrained mind wanders aimlessly, like a damp house crumbling under its own neglect. This isn't just metaphor, it's instruction. In psychology, moldy, dark spaces raise cortisol levels, disrupt focus, and subtly drain vitality. Have you ever found it hard to think, breathe, or even sit still in a stuffy, mold-scented bathroom? That's not weakness. That's your body resonating with decay. Number 3, books, knowledge, and screens in the bathroom, misplacing the sacred. Reading in the bathroom, a common habit, often done without thought. A few pages of a book, a scroll through your phone, maybe catching up on the news. But in Feng Shui and Buddhist wisdom, this habit carries hidden consequences, not only for your health, but for your mental clarity, spiritual energy, and even financial flow. The energetic conflict, wisdom meets waste. Books are sacred objects. They represent yang energy, clarity, expansion, growth. Bathrooms, on the other hand, are spaces of yin energy, release, decay, elimination. Bringing the two together creates energetic conflict. It's like lighting incense in a garbage bin, the intention is lost in the environment. In Feng Shui, this imbalance weakens the power of knowledge. In Buddhist terms, it shows a lack of mindfulness, treating wisdom as casual, even disposable. Devaluing the mind through repetition. When we read in the bathroom, a place meant for cleansing, we begin to associate deep thinking with a low energy space. Over time, this leads to reduced focus, mental fatigue, a subtle disinterest in learning, a scattered, surface-level engagement with knowledge. You may even find yourself reading less, or forgetting what you read. The environment is quietly training your mind to disconnect. Story: The Foggy Lawyer. Daniel was a successful attorney, but lately he couldn't retain what he read. "I highlight pages, but it's like nothing sticks," he said. He prided himself on multitasking, especially reading legal articles in the bathroom. When I asked him to stop the habit and move his reading to a dedicated, clean space, something shifted. Within weeks, his sharpness returned. He finished 2 dense legal books and actually remembered what he read. It wasn't about talent. It was about honoring knowledge in the right space. Screens: the digital drain. Phones and tablets in the bathroom are even more harmful. You combine elimination, yin, with digital stimulation, yang, sending your nervous system mixed signals. Instead of letting go, your mind stays on alert. Instead of resetting, you're consuming, fast, shallow, and fragmented. This constant stimulation dulls clarity and raises stress, even if you don't feel it in the moment. Reclaiming the sacred act of reading. So what can you do instead? Keep books and phones out of the bathroom. Treat the space as a zone of rest, not stimulation. Create a dedicated reading area, well lit, peaceful, and uplifting. If you need relaxation, use soft instrumental music or silence. Let the space be calm, not crowded. And most importantly, reclaim your reverence. Let reading be a ritual, not a reflex. The Dharma reminds us, what we place in the wrong space becomes distorted. And when wisdom is misplaced, our minds, and our fortunes, can lose their way. In the next section, we'll explore a subtler danger, not what's in the bathroom, but what's missing from it: warmth, light, and the energy of life itself. Let's look at cold, lifeless bathrooms, and how they quietly drain your spirit. Number 4, cold, lifeless bathrooms. When the chill creeps into your spirit. Step into a bathroom that feels cold, dim, and lifeless, and your body reacts instantly. You shiver. You tense. You want to get out quickly. That instinct isn't just physical. It's energetic. In both Feng Shui and Eastern medicine, cold is an excessive yin energy, heaviness, stillness, decline. The bathroom already leans yin by nature. When it becomes cold and stark, it transforms from a space of cleansing to one of quiet suffocation. This imbalance doesn't stay confined to tiles and air. It seeps into your life. Long exposure to such spaces can dull your motivation, deepen anxiety, and, according to traditional Chinese medicine, weaken your life force, qi. Cold energy constricts circulation, both in the body and in your fortune. I once met a single mother running an online bakery from home. Her creativity had dried up. Sales were stagnant. She confessed that every time she showered, she felt emotionally frozen. We looked into her bathroom: gray walls, icy light, no warmth, emotionally or physically. After simple shifts, adding warm-toned lighting, wood textures, and a small candle, she reported feeling like I could breathe again. Her energy lifted. So did her sales. Spiritually, cold symbolizes disconnection, from warmth, from abundance, from others. Even folklore warns of cold corners attracting spirits or emotional unrest. The remedy is simple. Introduce warm lighting, soft yellows, not harsh white. Place wooden or earth-tone materials to stabilize energy. Use a heated lamp or soft mat to ground the body. Add a bowl of sea salt or a Feng Shui stone to absorb cold qi. A warm bathroom is more than comfort. It's an anchor of balance. In the Dharma, warmth represents compassion, and where compassion flows, so does abundance. Let your bathroom reflect that warmth. Your home, and your inner world, will thank you. Number 5, plants in the bathroom. When nature works against you. On the surface, placing plants in your bathroom seems like a good idea. Greenery makes a space feel fresh, right? But in Feng Shui, and in deeper energetic wisdom, not all spaces are fit for growth. Plants are symbols of life, upward energy, and vitality. They embody the wood element, which seeks light, air, and expansion. Bathrooms, by contrast, are spaces of water, waste, and yin. They are humid, enclosed, and filled with energies meant for release. This creates an energetic mismatch. Placing a plant in such a space forces it into survival mode. You may notice it wilting faster, growing mold on its soil, or attracting pests. And here's the deeper truth. A struggling plant becomes a magnet for stagnation, not beauty. I once consulted for a boutique hotel owner in Bali who prided herself on her eco-luxury design. But her spa's energy felt dense. Clients loved the rooms but complained about feeling tired after using the bathrooms. When I walked in, I found lush plants placed in every bathroom, many slowly dying from humidity and lack of sun. We removed them and replaced them with essential oils and salt bowls. Within weeks, guest reviews shifted. People described the space as light, calm, and uplifting. In Buddhist insight, there's a principle. When the right thing is placed in the wrong context, its nature becomes distorted. That's what happens here. Plants, sacred and life-giving, are misplaced, and the result is reversed energy. If you want freshness in your bathroom, consider essential oils like lemongrass or sandalwood for natural scent. Sea salt or charcoal to purify and absorb moisture. Symbolic art of nature instead of living plants. Let your plants grow where they thrive, in light, in air, in aligned energy. Your bathroom isn't a place to grow life. It's a place to release what no longer serves. Honor that, and everything in your home will begin to grow where it should. Number 6, dirty towels and laundry, the weight of unwashed energy. We often see towels and laundry as just fabric, objects of convenience, easily replaced or ignored. But in spiritual terms, especially within Feng Shui and Buddhist mindfulness, they're much more than that. They're carriers of residual energy, of the day's emotions, toxins, and mental states. When left in the bathroom too long, especially damp or dirty, towels become energetic sponges. They don't just hold water. They hold old qi, stale energy that should have been released but instead sits, stagnates, and spreads. Feng Shui masters consider this a classic cause of slow luck, when nothing seems to move forward, no matter how hard you try. There's a teaching in the sutras: what clings, binds. What is released, frees. I once worked with a young entrepreneur launching a wellness brand. She practiced yoga, ate clean, visualized abundance, but constantly felt foggy and emotionally overwhelmed. When I visited her space, her bathroom revealed the truth. Wet towels stacked in a corner, a full basket of used clothes beside the toilet. She hadn't noticed, but her nervous system had. We made one change: remove the laundry from the bathroom, dry the towels in the sun, and keep a small diffuser to refresh the air. Within days, she felt clearer. Within weeks, her business picked up momentum. The bathroom is a place to release the old, not to store it. From a health perspective, damp towels breed mold, mildew, and bacteria, weakening immunity and respiratory health. But energetically, they also weigh down the mind. They become silent reminders of things left undone. So what can you do? Always remove used towels after bathing. Dry them in sunlight if possible, the ultimate purifier. Keep a laundry basket outside the bathroom. If you must store anything inside, make sure it's clean and fully dry. Refresh the space regularly with light, scent, and intention. Because when you stop clinging to what your body has already let go of, you free your home, and your life, to move forward. Number 7, old or broken items, the hidden karmic weight you're still carrying. a rusted razor, an empty shampoo bottle, a broken mirror tucked behind the cabinet, expired cosmetics you might use someday. These may seem like harmless clutter, but in energetic terms, and in the language of the Dharma, they are silent messages of attachment, stagnation, and resistance to renewal. In Buddhist psychology, clinging is the root of suffering. Yet so often, we cling through objects, especially broken or outdated ones that carry no real purpose. Only memory or inertia. In Feng Shui, damaged items emit chaotic qi, energy that is scattered, irregular, and emotionally draining. When kept in the bathroom, a space already charged with yin and release, this becomes a double block, trapped energy in a space meant to flow. I once consulted for a fashion designer in Seoul whose career had stalled. Her home was immaculate. Until we reached the bathroom. Behind a cabinet were broken hair dryers, expired beauty products, and cracked perfume bottles, all tied to a past relationship. She said, "I don't use them, but I can't throw them away." Energetically, she was holding on to a version of herself that no longer existed. We did a letting go ritual, thanked each item for its service, then released it. Within a month, her creative energy returned. A new client signed a 6-figure contract. Because when you release the broken, you invite the whole. So how do you do that? Inspect your bathroom for anything expired, unused, or broken. Ask yourself honestly, does this still serve me? If not, let it go. Discard consciously, not as trash, but as closure. Consider replacing key items with minimalist, meaningful, and intentional tools. Even small gestures, like replacing a broken soap dish or removing an empty bottle, shift the energy. In the Dharma, renewal begins not with grand change, but with mindful release. A clean, functional space becomes a mirror of a clear, ready mind. And when the broken is gone, fortune finds room to enter. Part 2. 5 Buddhist Remedies to Cleanse Bathroom Energy. How to transform a space of elimination into a sanctuary of balance, clarity, and quiet power. You've now seen how the bathroom, though often overlooked, can silently drain your fortune, health, and clarity. But here's the deeper truth. It can also be transformed. With small, mindful shifts, your bathroom can become a place not of loss, but of release and rebirth. Here are 5 powerful, Dharma-aligned remedies to cleanse, renew, and protect the energy of your bathroom. 1. The sea salt bowl, absorbing stagnant qi. Sea salt, in both Buddhist rituals and Feng Shui, is revered as a natural purifier. It absorbs excess yin, neutralizes subtle negativity, and clears emotional residue. Place a small bowl of unrefined sea salt in the corner of your bathroom, near the toilet or sink. Replace it monthly. When you discard it, do so respectfully, outside, into soil, not down the drain. This simple act helps absorb invisible toxins, both physical and energetic. 2. Essential oils and scents, uplifting the mind stream. Scents like sandalwood, lemongrass, or agarwood are used in Buddhist temples not just for fragrance, but for their power to anchor presence and elevate consciousness. Use a diffuser or oil spray after cleaning your bathroom. Choose scents that make you feel calm, uplifted, and awake. Let fragrance be a form of meditation. 3. Warm lighting, inviting yang into a yin space. Bathrooms are often cold, sterile, and overly bright. Instead, try warm-toned lighting, soft yellow or amber bulbs that mimic sunlight. Light doesn't just illuminate. In spiritual terms, it activates. You're not just lighting a room, you're calling in clarity, safety, and subtle joy. 4. A mirror, clean, and intentional. If you have a mirror in the bathroom, keep it crystal clear and consciously placed. In Buddhism, the mirror is a symbol of the awakened mind. It reflects, but is not stained. Never place mirrors opposite the toilet, it amplifies waste energy. Instead, let your mirror reflect light, openness, or symbolic beauty. And while cleaning it, repeat inwardly, "May I see things as they truly are." 5. Chant, breath, or silence, turning cleaning into practice. Before you clean your bathroom, pause. Light a small candle. Take 3 slow breaths. Recite a simple phrase. As I clear this space, I clear my mind. As I wash this room, I release what I no longer need. Cleaning then becomes not a burden, but a form of letting go. With these 5 practices, you don't just fix a room. You reshape the energy of your life, quietly, profoundly, and with presence. The Buddha taught, little by little, a vessel fills. Let each mindful act be one drop. Your fortune is the vessel. Part 3, True Stories of Transformation. 3 case studies. While wisdom is timeless, most of us only begin to believe it when we feel it, when it shows up in real life, through people just like us. Here are 3 stories, ordinary people in different walks of life, who discovered just how deeply their environment was shaping their destiny. 1. The designer who couldn't attract clients. Lena was a talented graphic designer in her early 30s. Her portfolio was stunning, her work ethic strong. Yet, month after month, she struggled to find clients. "I get inquiries," she told me. "But they ghost me, or the energy just fizzles." When I visited her studio apartment, everything seemed in order, except her bathroom. It was small, windowless, and heavy with stagnant air. An old plant sat rotting in the corner. Damp towels hung near the toilet. Her mirror was stained and cracked. We made gentle shifts, removed the dying plant, replaced the mirror, added a small salt bowl, and kept the door closed. Within 2 weeks, Lena landed her first high-paying international client, and shortly after, a local brand offered her a long-term contract. She didn't change her talent. She changed her energy field. 2. The startup founder and the leaky faucet. Jay, a tech entrepreneur, had just secured seed funding but couldn't seem to move forward. Deadlines were missed. His team was uninspired. "Something's blocking us," he said. "And I don't know what it is." His home office faced a bathroom with a leaky toilet, open drawers, and mold forming along the edges of the tub. He admitted he hadn't touched it in months. We fixed the leaks, cleared the clutter, introduced warm lighting and a diffuser. And most importantly, he began treating his bathroom as part of his workspace energy, not a forgotten corner. Within a month, his team dynamic shifted. Momentum returned. New investors came in. The leak had been literal and metaphorical. 3. The wellness influencer who felt spiritually stuck. Maya had 100,000 followers. She led meditation challenges, sold affirmation journals, and taught breathwork. But privately, she felt numb. "I can't feel my own teachings anymore," she said. Her bathroom was filled with half-used lotions, old books near the toilet, and cold white lighting. It was where she scrolled aimlessly, the only room she never curated. We did a ritual, cleared out everything non-essential, added a wooden tray with essential oils, warmed the lighting, and placed a single flower in a small vase. "It's strange," she said after 2 weeks. "That space feels sacred now. I find myself pausing, breathing, even praying in there." Her clarity returned. So did her creativity. She launched a course she'd delayed for over a year. Enrollment filled in days. Small spaces carry big energy. And the bathroom, the most forgotten space of all, can become a turning point. When you change the energy in one room, you're not just fixing the decor. You're rewriting the narrative of your life. Part 4, Lessons from the Dharma. What your bathroom reflects about your karma. In Buddhism, we're taught that the outer world is a reflection of the inner one. That nothing appears in our environment by accident. Every corner of your home carries a karmic echo of your consciousness. The bathroom may be small. It may be tucked away. But spiritually, it reveals much more than we realize. Because the bathroom is where we let go. It's where we release the physical waste of the day, and energetically, it's also where we symbolically release burdens, habits, beliefs, and attachments. Yet most people neglect this space. They rush through it. They ignore it. They treat it as a place of necessity, not reflection. And so it becomes the forgotten mirror of the forgotten self. Karma and clutter, energy and stillness. Let's go deeper. An open toilet lid may seem like a hygiene issue, but spiritually, it's a habit of unconscious leakage. A moldy wall might feel like bad maintenance, but karmically, it reflects stagnation you've accepted. Stacks of half-used products, broken items, or damp towels represent unprocessed karma, decisions left incomplete, emotions left unexamined, cycles left open. In the Dharma, karma isn't just about actions, it's about tendencies. And when we normalize disorder in the bathroom, we normalize disorder in our own evolution. The practice of purification. Purification is central to every Buddhist path, not just through rituals, but through action. Through cleaning, clearing, and choosing with awareness. Your bathroom can become a dojo of spiritual practice. Wipe the mirror like clearing your perception. Close the lid as an act of sealing your energy. Sweep the floor as if you're brushing away inner resistance. With each small act, you're not just tidying a room, you're dissolving karma. And the result is not just a cleaner space, but a lighter self. A question for the practitioner. So the real question is, if your bathroom reflected your karma, would you want to sit with what it's showing you? If not, good. That's awareness. And with awareness comes the power to change. The Buddha taught, with our thoughts, we make the world. And with our environment, we reinforce those thoughts. So make your space sacred. Let your bathroom become a quiet altar of release. And from there, let your fortune rise. Part 7, Affirmation Ritual. Cleanse the space, reset your path. So now, you've walked with me through every quiet corner of a space you once overlooked. You've seen how energy builds, or breaks, not through grand events, but through small, unconscious habits. Through what we ignore. Through what we postpone. Through what we keep even when it no longer serves us. But now, you know better. And knowing is the beginning of new karma. So before we end, I invite you into a simple ritual. You don't need incense. You don't need chants. You only need awareness, and a few quiet moments. Step 1. Stand at the entrance of your bathroom. Don't judge. Just observe. Breathe. Look around gently. See it not as a room, but as a symbol of how you've been letting go, or not. Step 2. Light a candle, or close your eyes and visualize a warm light filling the space. Let it touch every corner. Let it reach every drawer, towel, pipe, and wall. In your mind, say, I cleanse this space with love. I release what no longer serves me. I welcome fortune, peace, and vitality into my life. Repeat it slowly, 3 times. Let each word sink into the space. Step 3. Take one small physical action. Maybe you wipe down the mirror. Close the toilet lid. Throw away something expired. Open a window. Let it be your first step into a new energy, conscious, intentional, light. This may feel small, but so does a seed. Until it grows into a forest. And from this moment, every time you enter that space, you'll remember, this is where I let go. This is where I reset. This is where my fortune begins. Your home is a living mandala. And you, through attention and practice, are its quiet sculptor. If this message has touched something in you, take a moment to seal the energy by sharing a simple affirmation in the comments below. Write, I open my space to wealth and peace. Or create your own. Then, like, subscribe, and turn on the bell, so that this journey of mindfulness and abundance continues, one lesson at a time. Because here on Wisdom of the Dharma, we believe that the path to fortune isn't paved in gold. It's paved in presence. And that presence begins right where you are.